Hey guys, my name is George Pennington and this is the third installment of my musical instructional videos. And today I want to talk about breaking habits. A lot of times as musicians you kind of get stuck in plateaus or ruts with your playing where you realize you're repeating yourself a lot. Well, here are 5 ways that you can not do that and add some new colors into your playing. I have just an E major loop. The first little idea is just volume swells. The second one is bending of pitches. We talk about bending all the time as guitar players, but often we don't change where we're bending or how we're bending. So sometimes you can bend with a lot of slow vibrato, or you can speed up with a quick vibrato with a different finger. Also, I encourage you to change where you're bending. So if we're in an E major, most people bend with their pinkies or their ring fingers. Here, here, or here. But what if you bend you can also bend on the low strings. A lot of people don't do that. Also, you can bend to a straight tone pitch. The next technique that I like to use to break habits is something I just kind of named radiation modulation, or moving up to 1/2 step higher than the key you're in and exposing yourself to extreme dissonance radiation. So when notes don't quite fit or are dissonant, they shake a lot, or they feel like there's a lot of tension between the two. I kind of akin that to radiation. So I'm in E, but for a brief moment, I'll be playing an F. There's E, F, E. Sometimes that can break some of your habits. The fourth technique that I like to use sometimes is taking our minor 4 chord in any key. So often right before a minor 4 you'll hear the regular 4 chord. Here's an A going to an A minor. And those concepts can be used harmonically or melodically. And the last one I want to do is artificial harmonics, and just harmonics in general. We hear Jaco Pastorius and a lot of musicians use harmonics and they're playing. Eddie Van Halen's a big one. But artificial harmonics are where you're pressing down on the string and then an octave up, you're playing with your right hand or your left hand. Sometimes it can make it sound like a totally different instrument. I encourage you to try artificial harmonics when you're playing, even if it's only for a limited amount of time in your lead line. So those are 5 ways that you can break some of your old habits when you're playing lead guitar. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. I hope you got something out of this video. If you like what you see, I really would appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel, which is George Pennington Music. My Instagram is also George Pennington Music. I'll post all sorts of stuff there. Sometimes it's me playing live, sometimes it's me doing instructional videos like this. I really would appreciate your support in what I'm trying to do musically. Thanks again.